It's TwinWorld with Forrest and Sage. There's no telling what they might say. It's TwinWorld, Forrest and Sage.
Hello, in today's video, how are you? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited for this.
So we get a new song.
We get 2 new songs. We get Today and we get Sleepyhead.
So there's 4 songs.
4 songs on this.
Gotcha.
Monster, Sleepyhead, Medicating, and Today. Music that I need in my life.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be reacting to Gabbie Hanna's Patreon Assembly performance. The whole performance from start to finish. It's 20 minutes long. So let's just get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gabbie Hanna. Hi! Hey, I hope we're all having a really good afternoon. This has been really fun. There's been really cool guests here, so I'm very honored to be here. I'm Gabbie Hanna. This is my friend Ellie Moore and fellow artist.
Yes.
And this is Soleo with a whole ass string quartet that came all the way from Indiana just to play with me. So thank you guys so much for learning my songs and doing this. I am so extremely honored and humbled to be sharing the stage here tonight with so many inspiring artists and creatives. So thank you for having me and for listening. This is also a really great moment because less than a year ago, I wanted to give up completely, not just on music, just give up. It was a time
Speech
of
with background
loss,
music.
confusion,
I approve.
second guessing, third guessing, literally everything in my life, questioning myself, my heart, my sanity. It was a time when everybody turned their backs on me because it wasn't cool to be my friend anymore or because I wasn't helping their careers. It was when people were telling me I was a terrible writer, a terrible artist, a terrible singer, and a terrible person, and it was just a shame that nobody had told me to give up yet. So it was a time of isolation, a time where I was made to feel like a monster.
That segue though.
Laying in the bed that I made all alone. Guess I'm not surprised, honestly. Praying in my head that you stayed and I hope you'll miss me eventually. People wanna talk when I'm not around to hear. Really, they don't know what I'm made of. People keep on walking too far away from here. Clearly, I'm the one they're afraid of. One after another, they've always come and gone. So what if I'm the monster that's been here all alone? They're dropping like flies whenever I'm around. So used to goodbyes, there's comfort in the sound. Maybe I'm the monster.
Why is she just so good?
Natural born talent.
Exactly.
I'm not worth the trouble, it seems. I would say you're wrong, but I've been here before. You won't be the last one to leave. People wanna talk when I'm not around to hear. Really, they don't know what I'm made of. People keep on walking so far away from here. Clearly, I'm the one they're afraid of. One after another, they've always come and gone. So what if I'm the monster that's been here all alone?
It's just so good,
Dropping
guys.
like flies whenever I'm around. So used to goodbyes in the sound. Maybe I'm the monster that's been here all alone. You'll say fear, no need to run and hide underneath your cover now. Don't be scared, there's nothing left inside. Since you ate my heart out, one after another, they've always come and gone. What if I'm the monster that's been here all alone? They're dropping like flies whenever I'm around. So used to goodbyes, there's comfort in the sound.
Them behind her is just so good. Yeah.
That's been here all alone.
I love like an orchestra type thing behind an artist's song. It just adds a whole different feel to it.
Addicted to disaster. Love only goes so far. You don't know who I am. It changes with the moon. Give me time, I'll bring out the worst in you too. No happy ever after.
my finger.
So
I
in this
can
time,
turn it
I
down.
watched these former friends vigorously posted about reach out if you need to talk, but when I reached out, it was radio silence. And I remember thinking, wouldn't it be so amazing if everybody who pretended to give a shit on social media actually did? Wouldn't it be cool if people didn't just use mental illness and hotline numbers for retweets if they actually wanted to make a difference? It's hard asking somebody for help. It's humiliating asking somebody to listen and being ignored. When you have no one to talk to, you talk to yourself, and when you talk to yourself, you're living in an echo chamber of negative self-talk with no resolution. Conversations you wish you were having with somebody else just clanging around in your mind. It leads to a lot of sleepless nights where you're both your own best friend and your own worst enemy.
This is Sleepyhead.
Lullaby and good night, baby, tuck in your sorrows. Find a way to drown it out somehow. Go to sleep, rest your head. You can worry tomorrow. These are things you can change right now, right now. My eyes are tired, but my mind is alive. My brain is my vacation and prison at the same time. It lures me and it locks me up and tosses the key. I'm pillow talking to myself because it won't let me sleep. Okay, my legs are aching, restless kicking, keeping me up. I'm moving up on the charts, still feeling down on my luck. I'm tossing, turning, far from snoring, wrestling with my bed. And I keep finding sheets and thoughts that won't get out of my head. Like how come sometimes days can feel like years and years feel like moments? If time heals all wounds, then why does it take the ones we love from us? What's it even matter when forever ends in a second? All our thoughts and knowledge end up 6 feet deep with us skeletons leveraging, but how would they? Might as well make the best of it. When you're gone, only advantage is you won't ever remember it. Raise the stakes and make mistakes. One day you'll wake up dead. But till then, close your eyes. Later rest, sleepyhead. Lullaby and good night. Baby, tuck in your sorrows. Find a way to drown it out somehow. Go to sleep, rest your head. You can worry tomorrow. These are things you can't change right now, right now. I try to go to bed real early just to say I got through the day, but I worry that sometime I'll find I slept my whole life away. Too anxious to fall asleep, I'm too depressed to stay awake. The drama and insomnia's really messing with my mental state. Think about the night when I was pleading, please don't leave. I could see me in your eyes and couldn't stand who I was being. I fear I'll disappear some days of the times I wish you let me. I know deep down the truth is that you wish you never met me. Just forget me, erase me, hate me, it's for your own health. Trust me, I might just be what you mean when we say well. Listen, my happiness, not the best. I don't need your help. It's more than I want you to think about yourself. It's heartbreaking and breathtaking how the years keep disappearing. The only thing consistent is these constant inconsistencies. Give my all and fight so hard with little reciprocity. Used to want to fall in love, now I just want to fall asleep. Bye and good night, baby, tuck in sorrows. Find a way to drown it out somehow. Go to sleep, rest your head. You can worry tomorrow. These are things you can change right now, right now. You see, sometimes I start screaming, 'cause screaming's better than you seeing me cry. But I don't mean it, 'cause the thing is I tend to use my temper to hide what I'm really feeling. I'm reeling, consider what's buried inside, then sink my teeth in revealing. My mind try to find the collide of who I am and what's the disguise. I fear my teeth and fear my dear. My bark is worse than my bite. It's not your flesh I'm eating, promise I'm just feeding your time. Got my degree and disagree and thinking I'm always right. The common theme in this scene is I keep on believing if I just keep on breathing, then my seeing and lack of self-esteem will be fine. But I'm still weak and still bleeding, stuck in the machine where I'll die. I'll be deceased, be released, be free from my unleashed beast when I lie. In peace and solitude in my hollow tomb. So solitude you're accustomed to and I'll follow through. I'll haunt you in your nightmares. Keep you here with me for eternity. Death do us part, happy tragedy. In a mortuary when you close your eyes, I'll be there. Sweet dreams, dear.
Whew.
And good night, baby, tuck in your sorrows. Find a way to drown it out somehow. Go to sleep, rest your head. You can worry tomorrow. These are things you can't change right now, right right now.
Fuck.
Damn.
Mental health is a funny thing because sometimes it's hard to tell if your brain is broken or you're just heartbroken. I'm a very intense person, which means I feel things very intensely, and I also put myself in very intense situations, which oftentimes have very intense consequences. But if you put your entire life out there, then your entire life is up for speculation, for gossip, for rumors, for people talking about you and not to you. One day when I was in the thick of it, I was talking to someone when they asked me if I had ever tried medication, which is a battle I've had with myself for years. I come from a long line of mental illness cocktails, and I'm no stranger to the idea of turning to a doctor for a remedy. I strongly believe that with the right diagnosis and the right prescription, that medication could be life-changing, life-saving even. But I didn't feel imbalanced. I didn't feel like my darkness came from disconnected brain receptors or stifled serotonin. My darkness came because somebody blew out my candle. My darkness came from years of failed relationships and self-doubt and self-pity and the fear that the genes that made my mother yell all the time and my father drink all the time, maybe they weren't recessive, and maybe the reason that no one could love me is because I just wasn't lovable. And what's the prescription for that? Can you medicate a broken heart? I'm unwell, thanks for asking. Don't mind me, cause I'm just passing by in this light. Been a while, thought that you forgot, but that's alright. Have you been? Glad to hear it. Just one question, if you can bear it. Do you ever miss me too? Cause I spend my days
That's not a full album of just straight
thinking
up
you
Yeah.
should
Gabbie
take a
Hanna.
pill.
Yes, 100%.
Numb the pain, change the chemicals inside my brain. I worry I won't be the same, but I guess that that's the point. Can you medicate a broken heart? Make your tragedies a work of art. Medicate a broken heart. Build your walls up just to rip them apart. Is this the way to fix this? Is this a quick fix? Really couldn't say. Can you medicate? Medicate, medicate it away. Doctor, smile, kill me with kindness, and don't ask about the side effects. Swallow hard, kill sadness with science, but the aftermath might make you sick. Should I take a pill to numb the pain, change the chemicals inside my brain? I worry I won't be the same, but I guess that that's the point. Can you medicate a broken heart? Make your tragedies a work of art. Medicate a broken heart. Build your walls up just to rip them apart. Is this the way to fix this? Is this a quick fix? Really couldn't say. Can you medicate? Medicate, medicate it away. Medicated away.
Them together is good too.
Medicated. They say give yourself a break. They tell me to medicate. I don't wanna medicate. Oh, can you medicate a broken heart? Make your tragedies a work of art. Medicate a broken heart. Build your walls up just to rip them apart. Is this the way to fix this? Is this a quick fix? Really couldn't say. Can you medicate? Medicate, medicate it away. good news is I found that you can, in fact, medicate a broken heart. And if you haven't picked it up from the lyrics of that song, it's by making the most of your heartbreak. I know a lot of people believe that everything happens for a reason. And it feels good to believe that, right? It's comforting that everything terrible that happens to you is part of some greater plan. I hate to break it to you, but no, it doesn't. Bad things don't happen for a reason, they just happen. To tell someone their child died or they lost their home in a fire or they survived some form of abuse as a reason is insulting, but what you do with that is what matters.
Yep.
The brain is a muscle, and yes, I know it's an organ, but for the sake of this analogy, please just play along with me and agree it's a muscle. And just like a muscle, every time you break it down, or in this case, have a breakdown, it gets stronger. If you don't quit, if you keep with it, if you allow yourself the time to grow and recover. I've trained my brain at this point to be grateful for any pain or heartbreak that comes my way because no, it didn't happen for a reason, but it can do something very special with it. It's an opportunity to change, to grow, to create. Trauma causes all sorts of energy
Yes,
that a lot of
Gabbie
times we
Hanna.
tend to store
You could
away in our
champion
chest
to work
or
of
throat
art.
or our heads. And what if we just let it loose and turn it into something great? And no, not everyone's an artist, a painter, a dancer. Not everyone can do these things. But whatever it is, you can find something. And you might feel like you have no outlet, but there's one thing you're best at. And if you don't know what it is, ask somebody. Maybe you ask and they say, "You're so brave." Use that pain as motivation to escape and go on as many adventures as you can to escape this. Or maybe they say, "You're so kind." Then throw yourself into volunteer work and help as many people as you can. Every bad situation is random, but it's an opportunity, and I would just so hate for you to waste that opportunity to do something so special. So if you take nothing else from here tonight, take this. Do not let your pain go to waste. Just live another day and do something special.
Love that. This is today.
You're drowning in shallow water, you're not thinking clear. Keep breathing, it can't get better if you disappear. Tomorrow isn't promised, this I know. You can't say when the light will turn to black. Just think it over twice before you go, because goodbye is forever, no, there ain't no turning back. When you look to the horizon and the sky's turning gray, when the future is uncertain and your heart begins to stray, and you ask too many questions and your hope is gone away, you can't promise me tomorrow, please just try your best today. Whoa, don't go,
Ooh.
don't go.
Yes.
Come what may, just gotta take it one day at a time. Hey! You're not a throwaway, you don't have to fake it, please just stay alive. Tomorrow isn't promised, this I know. You can't say when the light will turn to black. Just think it over twice before you go, because goodbye is forever, no, there ain't no turning back. When you look to the horizon and the sky is turning gray, when the future is uncertain and your heart begins to stray, and you ask too many questions and your hope is gone away, you can't promise me tomorrow, please just try your best today. Whoa, don't go, whoa, don't go, whoa, don't go. You can't promise me tomorrow, please just try your best today. Hold on for one more forever, we will get through it together. Hold on for one more forever, one more forever, one more forever. Hold on for one more forever, we will get through it together. Hold on for one more forever, one more forever, one more forever. When you look to the horizon and the sky is turning gray, when the future is uncertain and your heart begins to stray, when you ask too many questions and your hope is gone away, you can't promise me tomorrow, please just try your best today. Whoa, don't go, don't go, you can't promise me tomorrow, just try your best today.
Love that.
Hold on for one more forever, we will get through it together. Hold on for one more forever, one more forever, one more forever.
Less than a year ago today, I was alone in my apartment, feeling lost and broken and ready to give up on my dreams, give up everything. And today, I'm on stage singing my own songs, singing my heart out with the truest friends I could ever ask for, cheering me on. Hi guys, I love you. I'm just so happy I didn't let all that horrible heartbreak go to waste. So thank you all so much for spending some time with me, and thank you so much for just being alive. I'm Gabbie Hanna, this is Ellie Moore, this is Soleo, and thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys.
That was good.
That was so good.
I like today.
Yeah, today it's all good. What I love about Gabbie Hanna is that she has such serious topics in all of her songs. Like, I don't even know. All I can say is I can't wait for this album. Because it's gonna be so much everything, exactly. And who knows what she's gonna throw in this thing, because it's gonna be great. And then she's gonna go on tour and make us all very happy. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Make sure you like, give it, and subscribe.
Share the angels because
Ooh, that sounds fun. Gabbie.
you know we love you so much. We're so proud of you.